Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming. Please be seated and silent your cell phones. We are going to begin in 1 minute.
About a minute?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's rock.
Salam alaikum. Welcome to the 2023 Frontier International Academy graduation ceremony. I am Christy Meiji.
I'm Matthew Tangway.
And we are very honored to be your Masters of Ceremony this evening. I'd like to thank our distinguished guests for joining us, the Director of GEE, Mohammed Isa,
Assistant Director, Marwan Isa,
Academy Liaison, Kevin Whelan,
our Board President, Asam Rahman,
the Director of the Arabic Department, Dr. Wafa Hassan,
our keynote speaker, Asma Ali,
and our school principal, Mohammed Al-Sanai.
Before we welcome our graduates, I'd like to remind everyone to silence or turn off your cell phones and to please stay seated during the ceremony and keep aisles clear for safety. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Dear graduates, faculty, staff, parents, distinguished guests. It's an honor for me to stand in front of you today as we celebrate the graduation of one of the best groups we've ever had in the community of Hamtramck and East Detroit area. This group is a very unique group that have a special relationship to me personally. This group got into high school the same year I was appointed as a principal of Frontier International Academy. So we started this journey together, and I'm so proud to be part of that journey. The first day I walked into Frontier International Academy as the new principal, I met a young man in the hallway, and we had a conversation. And part of that conversation, I asked him what his plan for college. And his answer was simply that he's not planning to go to college, and instead he's just going to look for real estate and start a real estate business. And I'm really proud to tell you today he's graduating as one of this group in front of you with a full-ride scholarship to Wayne State University and planning big dreams in his future. This is just one example. This is just one example of the incredible potential that each and every one of class of 2023 has and able to achieve in their future. In the past 2 weeks, I was witnessing the capstone projects. And I'll tell you, as I'm watching these projects, I could tell you right now, among this group of young men and women in front of you are our future doctors, neurosurgeons, engineers, and much, much more than that. Some of the incredible examples that were brought to my attention with these capstone projects are not just how prepared this group is for college and how many scholarships they got, but more than that is how much they are prepared to face the life in their future. Some of the incredible examples that I've seen is one of the boys in this group, and I'm not going to mention the names because there's too many examples and I don't want to go through the names, but one of the examples that I've seen in this group is one of the boys who did his capstone projects in truck driving and truck businesses, is in the process of starting his own truck driving business with his father on top of him going to college. Another boy in this group who did his capstone project, one of the girls in this group who did her capstone research on small businesses, already started her small business in apparels, print, and distributing hoodies and T-shirts. And we're proud to say we were one of the first customers to deal with her company, and her company is getting big, and soon enough it's going to be one of the best companies in Detroit. Another girl in this group started her own business in calligraphy cabinets for parties, and she's in the process of announcing that company very soon. All these companies that are popping out there in Detroit are part of your capstone projects, and we're very happy to say that we were part of the process to guide you through and provide you with resources that enlighten your future with many ideas. This is one of the best groups we've ever had when it comes to research and independency. I was talking to one of the teachers the other day, and one of the things that stood out is about 80% of the class in front of you are holding a full-time job beside their full-time high school, attending full-time high school, on top of helping their parents in the daily responsibilities and helping their families. This is the mature and this is the real representation of our mission statement as we're presenting Frontier International Academy and Global Educational Excellence in the area of Detroit and Hamtramck. Class of 2023, congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Al-Sanai. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mohammed Isa, the Director of GEE.
Assalamu alaikum. You guys could do a little bit better. Assalamu alaikum. All right. You know, I just want to start with one thing with Mr. Sanai. I keep thinking about Mr. Sanai when he started with me. How many years, Mr. Sanai? 14 years. I remember Mr. Sanai, he came in as an admin. Believe it or not, I seen this guy, it's like firecrackers. He's moving. Every time, every year I see him, I gotta move him up. Every time it's amazing. Which is, I just wanna say one thing. what you did, Mr. Sanai, it's an amazing job. You have a future. They're going to be a doctor, engineering. They're going to make a difference, which is congratulations to our parents. The one they made a difference to their kids, which is please give Mr. Sanai a hand one more time. It's in my honor to welcome the students, family, board members, staff, and our Academy authorizer to the class of 2023 graduation ceremony. Thank you. Today, you are graduating. Many of you been a student at GE since elementary school, which is, if you've been with us since elementary school, please stand up. I can't see you guys, but the number looks good. I see enough people standing up. Let's give them a hand. Thank you. Which is when the students come to our school, they don't want to leave. They want to stay from kindergarten until they finish, which is our students. Hopefully, they will be the future of our city. And we are so proud of you. Your education does not stop here. Again, I want to thank the parents, staff, for their role in this outstanding achievement. Without their hard work and dedication, you may not reach at this point. Please, let's give the staff and the parents a hand and say thank you to them. I encourage you to pursue your education and your career that you will be passionate about and make a difference in the world, which is, as a student, my advice to you, do what you like to do. I don't want you to say not to listen to your parents or to your anybody else. Whatever your passion, just do it. If you want to be a doctor, be a doctor. If you want to be in engineering, be engineering. If you want to be a businessman, be a businessman, which is do whatever you like to do. Yes, sir. Thank you. I would like to highlight some accomplishment of the graduation class this year. I had to call Mr. Sanai 2 times, 3 times to check about one thing. I said, Mr. Sanai, are you sure? He said, let me check, I'll call you back. I said, you know what? If you don't get me, just text me. It's, I want to make sure the number makes sense. This year, are you guys ready? Frontier Academy, they received $7.2 million in scholarship. You know what's that mean? Equal to my other 3 high school. You guys earn scholarship more than the other high school I have, that's an outstanding job. You must guys have an excellent counselor. Let's give your counselor and your admin hand. Thank you. Another important thing, when I came to Hamtramck 20 years ago, and I'm going to say it again and again, it was the graduation rate at Hamtramck 35%. Guess what? Frontier Academy took it to 100%. That's a huge accomplishment. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Sanai. Another point, it's amazing. I have to check with Mr. Sanai again and again. Are you sure all your students going to college? He said, let me check with the counselor. He called back, he said, yes, they all going to college. 100% going to college. Thank you. A graduate, I'm going to ask you for one favor. We did all that. I want you to be part of GE Alumni. Continue working with us. Come back and work with the Frontier. Let's build our generation. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Issa. And class of 2023, could I borrow $7.2 million? Sorry. What would a graduation be without a little lame humor? Next to come to the stage is our board president, Mr. Asam Rahman. Please welcome Mr. Rahman to the stage.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Now I'm very happy and very excited to be here with you today. First of all, 100% college enrollment is not something that happens to every school, right? Only a fraction of that makes it happen. So give yourself a big hand. Now you know, for your achievement, congratulations. Congratulations on this day that you worked really hard for it. And for this to happen, you had a lot of people that made it happen. Your teachers, your board members, your behind-the-scene people that you never see every day. And most importantly, your parents. So let's put our hands together for your parents and everybody else. Now, while you celebrate this special occasion, a lot of people, you'll be going home and you'll be celebrating, for days, and then you'll get ready for college. Now, many people do forget that this celebration, let's not let it go out of hand. And I'll use an example. Only last week, there was a high school graduation celebration. This group of students, they went to somewhere in Bahamas doing a cruise line. Now, one of their students took on a risk and took on a dare, and then he wanted to jump in the ocean. Early hours of the night, he jumped in the ocean, and he was a good swimmer, obviously, because I wouldn't jump in the ocean in deep water anyways. And they threw those life preservers. He wasn't looking at the life preserver. He was looking 20 feet down, and you know what happened? This was a shark-infested area. So this young man lost his life because of celebration that he took the celebration above his life. Sometimes you have to reject some of the temptations to preserve your hard-earned graduations, because it's not just you, it affects everybody. So please, when you celebrate, keep this in mind. Do not do anything that endangers you or anybody else. Thank you so much, and congratulations to the parents and everybody else that made it happen. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rahman. I'd like to introduce Dr. Wafa Hassan, Director of the Arabic Department, to present the Michigan Seal of Biliteracy.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening. The Michigan Seal of Biliteracy is an award given to high school graduates from the Michigan State Department of Education in recognition of students who have studied and become proficient in the languages by high school graduation. The seal has been created to encourage students to study world languages and embrace their native and heritage languages. Thank you, parents, for keeping the Arabic language going on. The Seal of Biliteracy will provide employers with a way to identify individuals with strong language skills The seal may serve as an additional tool for colleges and universities to recognize applicants' language abilities for admission and placement. The seal of biliteracy can be used as an evidence for future employers, as Arabic language is one of the most needed languages for businesses all over the world. Congratulations to graduates who achieved the Michigan Seal of Biliteracy, honoring their Arabic language skills. The Seal Award is recognized in 45 states. شهادة اللغة هي جائزة تمنح لخريجي المدارس الثانوية من ولاية ميشيغان وزارة التعليم تقديراً للطلاب الذين درسوا وحققوا الكفاءة في لغتين أو أكثر عند التخرج من المدرسة الثانوية. تم إنشاء الشهادة لتشجيع الطلاب على دراسة لغات العالم والفخر بلغاتهم الأصلية والتراثية. ستوفر الشهادة لأصحاب العمل طريقة لتحديد الأفراد ذوي المهارات اللغوية القوية. قد تكون الشهادة بمثابة وثيقة إضافية للكليات والجامعات للاعتراف بالقدرات اللغوية للمتقدمين للقبول، ودليلاً على المهارات التي تجذب أصحاب العمل في المستقبل، لأن اللغة العربية هي واحدة من أكثر وأهم اللغات المستخدمة في الأعمال التجارية في العالم. تهانينا للخريجين ومبارك لهم تكريم مهاراتهم في اللغة العربية. هيام العودي. هيام العودي. I'm gonna call your names so you can come. Miss Afrah, you have the names, call them. فنون العزيزي. Please. يلا هيام. تبي تصوري؟ فنون بسرعة لو سمحتي. تفضلي. أمة الرحمن الغزالي. يلا. وينها أمة الرحمن؟ اللي بدر صادق الحالمي. ليجا المسمري. سمر المضرحي. شيماء المريسي. نجا اليماني. مريم الجهيم. شهد غزالي. أمل الشهري. هاجر الذهبي. رعد بلاوي. الغيدة موغلي. ندى الزعيم. ليجا جيتي قبلها انت يا ليجا. شيماء. ما شاء الله كتاب. نجا. مريم ليش بتجي جنب أمال. هاجر. رهد. الغيدة. مين انت؟ ندى الزعيم. ألف مبروك للخريجين والخريجات.
Thank you, Dr. Hassan. On behalf of GEE and FIA, I would like to welcome the Mayor of Hamtramck, Amir Ghalib, for coming out tonight to celebrate in the Frontier International Academy commencement. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Today, we are honored to be joined by a woman of distinction for our keynote address. Asma Ali is the founding immigration attorney at the law offices of Ali & Associates, PA, located in Mississippi. The child of Yemeni immigrants, Ms. Ali is a passionate advocate for her clients and has been recognized several times over for being one of the top immigration lawyers in the country. I'd like to welcome to the podium our keynote speaker, Asma Ali.
Assalamu alaikum. I'll actually be using my laptop for this speech. Let me begin by saying congratulations to class of 2023. It is a true and distinct honor to be here today. A little over a year ago, I received a text from my colleague, Judge Rashad Hotar, and he had informed me that he was visiting Frontier High School. And upon his visit, he had mentioned me to students. And subhanAllah, a little over a year, I'm here and I stand in front of you today. So thank you for having me. Today marks a major milestone in your lives. As it did in mine, you worked hard and long for today. Today, you have made your families proud, especially your parents. And although they may not utter those words, know that they are very proud. Their hearts and their faces are smiling. I recall when I graduated from high school, I was homeschooled because at the time, as a Yemeni female, we weren't allowed to go to public school for high school. And I graduated with around 10 other students, and upon my graduation, as we walked out to take photos with my family, I asked my mother, so what gift do I get for graduating from high school? And her response was, it's not like you graduated from medical school and received a medical, and became a doctor. So this is very common in our families. And a few years later, when I graduated from law school and received a doctorate in law, unfortunately, I still did not get that gift. So she was hoping that I would become a doctor instead of a lawyer. But with all seriousness, when I went to high school and being homeschooled, I had to teach myself how to do high school math, science, and so forth. And it was a challenge. It wasn't, I didn't get many of the opportunities that y'all had where you had, internet, the cell phones, and being able to have a teacher in the classroom. And so with me, I had to get my cousin to sneak a laptop for me in order for me to do my writing projects. But with that, it made me stronger. It made me who I am today. As we grow up, for some of us, things happen during our lives that pushes us towards our profession. Some of us might witness their loved one get sick or become ill and diagnosed with a serious illness. leading them to become doctors, while others may witness a fire, leading them to become firefighters, and so forth. As I witnessed my father get unjustly incarcerated when I was in high school, and seeing my father being unjustly arrested, what I wanted to do is go to school so I can help my father get released out of detention. I went to college hoping that I can get that degree very quickly in order to help him. Fortunately, his case came to an end before I got there. But his case motivated me to help others that were similar in his situation. Although I was able to graduate and pursue my career of choice of becoming a lawyer, it wasn't easy as a first-generation Yemeni American and a female. When it came to applying to law school, I didn't know where to start and how to do it. I didn't know which websites to visit. I didn't know, I didn't have that mentor or that guidance, which many of you will have the same situation as you may be a first-generation graduate. But, however, I did not let that stop me. I learned to figure things out as a female. I had to prove to my family that education wasn't as harmful as they had first perceived. And at the end, I'm glad to have succeeded, as they stand today as one of my biggest supporters. Let it be known that being a lawyer, a wife, a mother of 3 children, and running a business is nothing short of easy. It presents challenges every day, especially when practicing in the South. I will say, when I first began practicing in the South, where the percentage of foreign attorneys is less than 1%, they weren't very welcoming. However, I recall being at a meeting last week, and it was a meeting where a lot of judges were present, and they had sat me with all the major and most prestigious judges in the state. I was the only attorney to be seated on that table. I say that to say that years later, I went from no one wanting to sit next to me to then being seated by some of the biggest and most prestigious judges in the state. So things do change. On the other side of the spectrum, I faced many challenges working within the Yemeni community. It wasn't easy for them to accept me. After all, as a female coming in and working and becoming a lawyer wasn't as accepting. However, with hard work, with time, and a clear drive to help the community, I was slowly accepted. They realized that having a Yemeni attorney that you are able to call created this confidence and sense of security and comfort. My degree not only had an impact on me, but also my community as a whole. Yours can too. Today, I litigate cases nationwide. I have assisted hundreds, if not thousands, of individuals being released from detention. I have received hundreds of grants and approvals on behalf of my clients. I have made dreams come true, and I have reunited many individuals with their loved ones. With that, allow me to conclude with these 3 advice. Today, you start a new chapter in your life. Some of you may choose to pursue your dreams while others are still unsure. And I'm very proud to hear that 100% of you have been enrolled in either a college or university, as stated by Mr. Muhammad. So regardless to which profession you choose, remember it's not going to be an easy road. With success comes challenges. Every day you'll be faced with a new obstacle. But learn to take these challenges with stride, as they will make you stronger, smarter, and more resilient. Learn to take these and keep on going. You attended school during COVID and have proven that you have now learned to face and overcome challenges, so you're already ahead of the game. Secondly, be proud of who you are and where you came from. And don't forget yourself along the way. As a Muslim Yemeni American, I take pride in who I am. And when I go inside that courtroom, I know that people are looking at my hijab, but it is what makes me strong. It is what makes me proud, and it is what identifies me. Lastly, I want to leave you with this. Always remember to be humble and kind, regardless to how high you get and how successful you become. And one last thing I did want to add, because I did see a lot of flowers and a lot of balloons and a lot of families here. Please make sure to thank your family and your teachers and anyone that has supported you along this road. Once again, congratulations, class of 2023. Thank you.
Asma Ali, thank you so much for your story and your words of encouragement. We really appreciate you coming. At this time, I would like to welcome to the stage our Salutatorian, Sarad Belcher, to give her speech.
Good afternoon, fellow graduates, faculty, family, and friends. Today marks the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. As I stand before you as a salutatorian of our graduating class, I am filled with a sense of pride and accomplishment, but not just for myself, for each one of us. We have proven our resilience, determination, and ability to overcome challenges throughout these 4 years. Of course, we have all faced our own unique challenges along the way, whether it was juggling schoolwork with extracurriculars, overcoming personal obstacles, or navigating the uncertainty of the pandemic. But through it all, we have shown that we are tough, adaptable, and capable of achieving great things. As we prepare to embark on the next chapter of our lives, our strength lies not in our individual talents, but in our collective spirit. The friendships we have forged, the lessons we have learned, and the memories we have shared will carry us forward as we pursue our dreams. I want to remind us all that we have the power to make a difference in the world. So, whether we pursue higher education, enter the workforce, or embark on a new adventure, let us do so with the intention of positively impacting our communities and our planet. Let us not be daunted by the challenges ahead, but rather inspired by the possibilities. Let us embrace the unknown with courage and curiosity and never lose sight of those values that have brought us this far: hard work, integrity, and compassion. May we go forth with confidence, determination, and a deep sense of purpose. Congratulations to the class of 2023, and may our future be bright. Thank you.
Excellent speech, Sarad. We're also proud of you. Now it is my honor to recognize the class valedictorians of 2023. This year we have 2 students who share this honor, Rana Almadrahi and Khadija Hersi. First to the stage, please help me welcome Rana Almadrahi.
Assalamu alaikum, family, friends, faculty, and most importantly, class of 2023. It's almost time to turn our tassels to the left and embrace our future. Tomorrow, we won't be sitting in a classroom with the same people we have for the last 12 years. We won't ask to borrow a pencil or spare a piece of gum. We won't share how long we were up working on that assignment we swore we'd never finish, or complain about the test we all thought we failed. In a few moments, we'll be walking across the stage and crossing a bridge we were never quite sure we'd reach. As kids, we grew up with the number 23 engraved in our minds, a reminder of what's to come and a countdown of our childhood. That's so far away, we'd say, until you're 18 years old, late nights of reminiscing days of innocence and happiness, and waking up to caps and gowns, and the world calling out our names with congrats. Everyone always says high school flies by in a blink of an eye. I didn't realize how true that was until now, standing here in front of you all. It feels like just a few short weeks ago, Years ago, we begged our parents to grow up. We all believed our youth was something to escape, and we all mistook a safety net for a lack of freedom. But maybe growing up isn't about big changes, but instead about the small ones we left behind. But this is not the end, it's only the beginning. We've worked hard to get to this point, so we should take this time to celebrate our achievements. And as we move forward, remember that there will always be challenges along the way, but don't let them discourage you. Keep pushing forward, and remember they are simply opportunities to learn and grow from. I would like to end this off by thanking the parents that raised us, the teachers that shaped us, and our friends that were the glue binding everything together. Without your guidance and encouragement, we wouldn't be here right now. Thank you, and once again, congratulations 2023.
Great job, Rana. We're so proud of you. Now please welcome Khadija Hersey to the stage.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Salutations and good evening to my fellow graduates, lovely faculty, dear parents, honored loved ones, and respected visitors. Sincere thank you to Mrs. Meiji for introducing me as well. This sacred and anticipated moment has finally arrived, the commencement ceremony for the class of 2023. Our rambunctious bunch has a unique experience that no other class can mimic nor feel. It was like we were jumping from one graduation to the next. It feels like yesterday when we only graduated 8th grade and half of our time in high school was robbed from us due to the pandemic. But we remain victorious. We continue to shed light in the face of adversity. We shall continue to lift and inspire others with the torch of human will. And I quote, "La yukallifu Allahu nafsan illa wus'aha." Allah does not charge a soul except within that in its capacity. For we are not given a weight that we cannot bear, and I can testify to this. For it was only mere months ago that I thought I would not see to this day, as I laid bedridden in a hospital with my life ebbing away from me. SubhanAllah, the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. However, it was my loved ones, my friends, close teachers, and most definitely my parents who didn't let that happen, thoroughly inspiring me with the confidence to succeed and the courage to fill every day with purpose. In their absence, my heart grows fond, and in their proximity, I am filled with light. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to bless them and you all. As I close these remarks and get ready to take on the next stage of our life with my fellow graduates, I implore you all, let us rise from the ashes of our ancestors as a new ummah and a united people. For every woman, man, and child shall know that we fought the good fight and came out successful. Let us always help our fellow brothers and sisters and be filled with pride when they achieve their dreams. This class will change the world, even when high tides like us finally recede. Hoya ma'an, wan kuchar lahay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Mashallah to our salutatorian and 2 valedictorians. They are amazing young women. And now, the moment that all of our graduates and families have been waiting for, the presentation of diplomas. I would like to ask Mr. Subani to come up and read the names of the boys. And would you please join me on the stage, Mr. Mohammed Isa, Marwan Isa, Kevin Whelan, and Asam Rahman to present the diplomas to the gentlemen. Mr. Al-Sanai, it's a given, you're coming.
I know. Oh, girls are first? I was told boys were first. Can we reverse it? Because I already got them coming. Okay.
I got it backwards. It's okay. It's okay. When you're done calling the boys, I will excuse everyone but Mr. Isa and Mr. Alsanai, and then I'm going to call up Ms. Nasser, Dr. Wafa, and Afran Bushra.
Okay.
حمزة أحمد. علي أكبر. أصيل النهم. محمد الغزالي. رمزي الغزالي. محمد الجهيم. معاذ الجهيم. بدر الحالمي. عمر الحربي. علي علي. عزيز علي. عبد المالك الخطيب. زيد المضرحي. عمرو المسمري. محمد المسمري. حمزة المعطري. هارون النجار. حميد الشيبة. شعيب أنام. ماجد بعداني. سلطان بعلوي. نبيل جابر. مهند غزالي. Marshawn Green. Gregory Guerrero. Sadir Hamid. محمد حميدات. عمرو قائد. مهين خان. مؤمن خاندكار. حسام مثنى. معتز ناجي. يوسف ناجي. يزيد نصير. عمار عبيد. أمدي رحمن. محمد رحمن. إسماعيل رفاعي. لؤي صالح. مروان صالح. المهند شرهان. حمزة ثابت. عبد الكريم ويس. أمجد ويس.
thought he wasn't here. All right. I don't see. Abdurrahman Zindani, did you come in late? Okay. To read the names of the ladies, would Munira Nasser please come forward, and to join her on the stage in congratulating all of our ladies, Miss Bushra, Miss Afra, Dr. Wafa Hassan, would you please come forward to stand on the stage with the ladies?
Jumana Abayan. Jui Abedin. Dina Ahmed. Nashitat Ahsan. Summer Al-Madrahi. Sanjida Alam. Hiyam Al-Aoudi. Fenoon Al-Azizi. Hajar Al-Dhahabi. I got you. You just okay. Amat Al-Rahman Al-Ghazali. Maryam Al-Gahim. Amat Al-Juma'i. Riham Al-Halimi. Maria Al-Jahim. Rana Al-Madrahi. Lega Al-Masmari. Shayma Al-Muraisi. Basma Al-Najjar. Rana Al-Umari. Aisha Al-Aoudi. Sundus Al-Qabili. دعاء الرفاعي. أماني الرياشي. أمد الشاهري. أمل. نجا اليماني. ندى الزعيم. أحلام الشايف. رغد بعلوي. زهراء بادي. منتهى بيغم. مشودة بيغم. ممينة بيغم. سيلينا بيغم. سمية بيغم. طاهرة بيغم. سيراد بلشر. Tanjina Chowdhury. Atkia Dina. Shahid Ghazali. Riham Ghalib. Khadija Hersey. Tarin Koisar. الغيدة مجلي. سمر محمد. أمينة محمد. هيفا مثنى. سونيا بارفين. آلا راجح. عائشة صالح. دعاء صالح. أنود سيد. Arpita Sunna. Muslima Tabassum. Congratulations, ladies.
All right, we're almost through. We're going to wait a moment for our graduates to head back to their seats. Ladies and gentlemen on the stage, you may return to your seats as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. Would the class of 2023 please stand? You may officially move your tassel from right to left. You are officially graduates of Frontier International Academy. Congratulations.
Once again, we'd like to thank our esteemed guests, the Director of GEE, Mohammed Isa, Assistant Director, Marwan Isa, Academy Liaison, Kevin Whalen, our Board President, Asam Rahman, the Director of the Arabic Department, Dr. Wafa Hassan, our keynote speaker, Asma Ali, our school principal, Mohammed Al-Sanai, and our special guest, the Mayor of Hamtramck, Amir Ghalib. Please keep the aisles clear until all of our graduates have exited the auditorium. Please drive safely, celebrate safely, and have a beautiful evening. Thank you very much, everyone.